I'm the glitter girl. I'm the mom who comes to every PTO meeting in black tie because I wear sequins every day. Jaron Fine Jewelry, where I make custom gold and diamond pieces, as well as a production line in sterling silver that I sell online, and most of the time I sell for nonprofit fundraising. When I retired from New York, I was the head designer for Avon, the cosmetic company, and I designed their jewelry and watches. Designed into a $330 million jewelry business under an $8 billion global marketing cosmetic company. And at the time, in September 11, 2001, I was not a mother. And when we did the best to recover from what happened that day, we all had to go back to work. And it changed everything and made me question why I was doing and what I was doing. And while I loved what I was doing corporately, I realized that I had been in New York for many years, and that maybe the next chapter of my life was about to start personally, and I did decide to pursue having a family. And my husband and I had twins in January of '04. And at that moment, I realized that the hours of dedication corporately were maybe not as exciting to me anymore, because I had these two little babies at home. And in '04 also happened to be the year that my father was going to pass away in New York City, where I didn't think I was going to make it, and remember the fact that I left New York City with an office in Rockefeller Center, working for a Fortune 100 company, making more money than I ever thought a little art school girl could ever make. I choose to remember that instead of the times that allowed me to grow. You know, I choose to think happy thoughts. I'm a very happy person, and I even say that about the jewelry that I create. I have a very happy business. People come to me to commemorate happy moments, even if they come here after someone passes away. Well, they come here full of sadness. They leave here full of joy, because we have taken their deceased relatives' pieces of jewelry and turned them into pieces that they want to wear. I work on a piece of jewelry for a client, and we use their pieces, their memorable pieces. Sometimes there's a little piece of gold left over, or sometimes there's a diamond left over. Sometimes there's one little emerald that just didn't make it into the design, and they're left over. And all these little bags that I have of what's extra and left, I playfully call my bags of glitter. And I thought about it for a moment, and I thought, you know, as a single gemstone, a single piece of gold, or one random diamond, singularly they're worth $10 or $20, maybe, sometimes more, maybe sometimes less. And they're often abandoned by my clients because they're just sort of extra. And my little bags of glitter, I realized that together as a whole, this bag of glitter was precious. It had everybody's sentiment from their lives for many different places, from clients who had left these pieces with me and sort of surrendered them. And together they did have a value, melted down or created into one large piece. Everybody's $10 in this bag created the seed money to start what I've now proudly founded, was the Glitter Foundation. The thing about jewelry is that people need it, they want it, they crave it, they desire it. Very similar to social media. My clientele is very diverse. I have a young, hip, cool crowd that buys into social media, who has Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook, all of those things. But I also have a demographic of people that are 65 plus, that aren't necessarily on those particular channels. And one of the things that I am really proud of is the fact that I have been able to actually help them understand social media with the need to share their message, because their stories are so beautiful that when a client walks into my studio with a piece of jewelry that is sentimental to them, I am able to immediately photograph in front of them, videotape them with their jewelry, in the sense that I'm able to videotape them and their story immediately at my desk. And if they don't have email, their children do. And what has happened is I have built a network of people with my clients' children, and the people that they share their stories with. When we do a community outreach project here in Southwest Florida, we typically do a project in 7 or 8 locations simultaneously with over 1,500 students all at once. And with that, we send out not only an army of instructors, but an army of photographers, videographers, and we are able to capture every moment in time with essentially photojournalism. And we're able to take that photojournalism and really tell our story in pictures. So oftentimes as an artist, I feel words aren't really my strongest thing. But with pictures and the visual imagery, not only of the artists that volunteer their time, but also the programs that are available today to share our message, we are able to gather a group of people and tell our story really, really clearly. And every day I'm proud to say that another person reaches out to me and asks me how to get involved. So for the love of glitter,